Today I will be reacting to a video of a husband and wife who starts a OnlyFans account and creates a lot of controversy. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video, but first watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade, link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be reacting to a video of a husband and wife who creates an OnlyFans account and things go left once the neighbors find out. Now, before we get to this video, I just want to elaborate a little bit. A lot of people, a lot of couples, a lot of women, a lot of people are creating OnlyFans account and they're using their bodies to make money. Why? Because of the amount of simps that are out there. It's a shame that men are willing to just pay for anything online to get a little bit of action. You do not have women that are subscribing to OnlyFans account and paying monthly fees. Why? Because women are naturally jealous of other women. The only time women are going to invest into another woman is when they're getting their hair done, when they're getting their nails done, and they're paying another woman to amplify their look or their persona is the only time a woman is going to support another woman. Now, in this case, the husband and the wife actually got their children in trouble with the school, and the school kicked the kids out. But let's react to the video and see exactly what did the parents have to say for their actions.
Outside the school with the latest.
Yeah, Curtis, she and her husband say they've done nothing wrong by posting these photos, but all three of her kids under the age of 12 are now not welcome here at the school, and they can't even pick up their things left in class.
We think of it as artistic or sultry and sexy and fun and playful.
Crystal Jackson, known as Mrs. Poindexter online, says she and her husband take her hot mom persona and turn it into a profit.
Now, this type of situation where the husband and the wife had turned it into a profit, you have to understand this is a beta male trait. Any man that has respect for his wife or his woman would not let her put her body online to make money. Women have to manipulate a man to do this. Wives have to manipulate their husbands in order to do this. And 9 times out of 10, if he's a weak man, he's going to allow it to go. Why? In fear of losing the woman. One thing about a man, let me tell you something about a simp. What makes the situation with simp so bad is because you work so hard to get the woman. But the thing that really makes you a simp is your fear of losing her.
It started with one post on Reddit as a way to spice up her relationship. Someone was like, hey, why don't you start an OnlyFans page? And we're like, what the heck is that? Now, more than a year later, she says she's making up to $150,000 a month selling access to her photos and videos on her OnlyFans account. Some of the pictures include nudity. And then it started just taking off. But not everyone is a fan. Now it's like we kind of are caught. Here's our little secret life that, and now it's like it's exposed.
The thing about this situation is that it's all fun and games to a woman. That's why I want a lot of you guys to understand this. It doesn't mean anything for a woman to get naked and walk down the street and be degraded. It doesn't mean for her to be degraded online. Due to the simple fact she's still getting attention. That's the problem. Women are addicted to attention because attention makes them feel good. If a woman was to dress up like a nun and guys told her that she was pretty, she would continue to dress like a nun. But being that women don't get that many compliments being regular, once they start to take it off, they become addicted to it. So whatever they're doing to actually drag in the attention is typically what a woman becomes addicted to. In the moment that attention starts to go down, she can never go back to feeling normal.
Crystal says last summer, a group of moms found her site and started a campaign to get her 3 kids kicked out of Sacred Heart Parish, a Catholic elementary school. At one point, sending anonymous envelopes including her explicit content to the diocese and school principal. They wanted my kids removed who are innocent to this whole thing, and their efforts worked. CBS 13 obtained a copy of an email sent to the Jacksons which expels their 3 kids from school. It reads in part, "Your apparent quest for high-profile controversy in support of your adult website is in direct conflict with what we hope to impart on our students." It goes on to say, "We therefore require that you find another school for your children and have no further association with ours."
And I believe that that is the proper thing for a school to do. Parents should not be leading by example that it's okay to make money like this, because if it's okay to make money like that, why would the children even go to school? Granted, majority of the things that kids are going to school for, they're not going to use in regular life. But the moment while all these things are there for them to learn is to pique their curiosity of knowledge. Your brain has to be always looking for knowledge. That's why schools give you more knowledge than what you're going to use to program the brain. But if they're going home and they're finding out that mommy became successful because she got naked, they're going to feel like they can do the same thing. So in this case, the school was actually being responsible for the situation.
It's signed by the school principal, Teresa Sparks. If the school wouldn't comment further to us, Crystal says she will continue to post on her OnlyFans account. Jackson say they're now applying for other schools in the area, but now worry they may be blackballed from the Sacramento diocese entirely.
Marissa, you really have to worry about these kids. They're all under 12. They're now kicked out of school. And the way the rumors work, most likely their classmates may find out if they don't already know. How are these parents addressing this with their kids?
Yeah, the kids, guys, ages 8, 10, and 12 just learned about their mom's side hustle earlier this week. Now, it was, again, they're devastated that they can't go to school with their friends. Again, just learning about this news. The Jacksons did worry about what other students here at the school might say, so they broke the news to them, again, just earlier this past week.
I can tell you this. With all that's going on in today's world and in today's society, this probably won't even be nothing new to these kids. Within the next 2 to 3 years, as these kids get older, they're going to see a lot of their friends do this. A lot of young girls are starting to do a lot of adult things at a younger age. Most guys nowadays, they're experimenting with themselves at 9 and 10 years old. By the time most of these kids are getting to the age 15 and 16, they're already desensitized. What do I mean by desensitized? I mean that a lot of these young kids are starting to have erectile dysfunctions. They always say, if you use too much of it, you're going to break it. That's why it's very important to use retention. Get some of that testosterone back in you. Let it stay inside of you and build up your discipline as a person. But when it comes to these situations right here, only thing, to be honest with you, this is going to get worse. I tell guys all the time, women don't know how to start a business. They know how to run one when they're taught to run one. And when they can't think how to get money, they always knows sex will sell. But at the end of the day, if she ain't holding you down, she's slowing you down. One thing that I could say about the husband in this situation, she was holding him down. Hasta la vista.